Electrocast.
They have pulled it off.
By the way, favorite, just a quick Rob Reiner tribute. Favorite all-time line from Spinal Tap. Do you have one?
Where's Christine? Where's my photographer? That's my favorite.
My actual favorite, having rewatched it, I realized that the one that I say most often is, I'm just as God made me, sir.
50 years of music with 50-year-old white guys.
Oh, that was your cue. Sorry.
Oh, that's our cue.
That's your cue. Yeah.
First show of 2026. How exciting.
We started in 2020. Look at us now. Although if listeners could have heard our exchange of exercise stories just 5 minutes before we came on air, you might think this is our last year.
Yes, we were like colossally on brand in the pre-warm-up about basic aches and pains.
So 50 years of music with 50-year-old white guys on the Electrocast podcast network. A great place to find podcasts. Any topic you can think of, go to electrocast.com and they will get you situated. Ben Barton, you are in your office at the University of Tennessee Law School. How are classes going so far?
So first of all, Tim, I'm very sad to report, for the first time in my career as a law school professor, I had to start teaching in the first week of January.
So
first
sorry.
day of classes was January 6th, and it was an outrage. It was an outrage. I literally, to Andy, I was like, do they think I'm a high school teacher?
Good stuff.
Hey, it took 6 years.
That would cheer you guys up. That would create a lot of sympathy on this.
Yeah, that really helped. Awesome. Jeff Simons, how are your classes going?
Well, here's the thing. For the first time in a 35-year career, I don't have a class.
Nice!
I am full admin this spring. We're doing a strategic plan. I'm running 2 AI committees. We're doing a whole bunch of hiring. There's a giant budget thing going on. We're doing a major repair work on a bunch of structures. So I am not teaching for the first time ever. And we'll see how it goes. I
want to check in March and see to what extent you miss it, to what extent you're like, oh, I think I'm okay.
Here's the funny thing is, I've already subbed 2 classes.
Oh, okay.
People are like sick. They came back they were like, like, oh, some guy's wife went and had a baby without checking with us. So so I have yet to experience a week without a class. So we'll see if that might end up being, I might be king sub, but I have very mixed feelings about it.
Well, you'll have time to do a few more of those barbell exercises to get you going in 2026. Well,
I'm glad that we're still mostly an audio podcast because, dear listeners, I did a little pantomime of what I look like in gym class, and it is frightening. I think my value add to my gym classes is everybody's like, oh, well, I'm in better shape than that.
Oh, yeah, totally. Could be worse.
Everyone's looking around, feeling a lot about themselves.
Yeah.
So we are here in 2026 to kick it off with a throwback episode. We're going to do the best songs of 2025. We'll have the format just like that first season of 50 Years of Music with 50-Year-Old White Guys here 6 years later. But before we get to the best songs of 2025, and I don't know about you guys, I think there are a ton. I had a lot. Yeah. Good year. Okay. But before we get to that, any live music news or notes from either of you?
Live music. I will be traveling up to Seattle on Thursday, February 26th to perform for the lovely folks of that fair city. Waffle Barrel rides again. It'll be Jeff Simons and Waffle Barrel. We're doing my songs. We're doing our songs. And we're doing it as a party for an educational group called the Solstice Project. So
awesome.
That is currently my next plan is to play live at the end of February. But I also went, after our covers conversation, I went and made a playlist of the 200 best covers that I've ever heard. So that was really I went through my whole collection and just siphoned off the best covers. It was so much fun.
That must have been a
So
ball.
yeah.
Is your gig in Seattle open to the public?
The Tractor Tavern, a
Okay.
fantastic live space, holds about 425. I'll be playing with Henry Fields and the Electric Yes. And it's
Okay.
it's DePreto and me and Joe DeVoe and Adam Wiseman, the mighty
Awesome.
quartet. So we're gonna have a ball.
Awesome. Our
And Waffle
Seattle
Barrel is the music
listeners.
for this podcast. If you like that music, that's Waffle Barrel.
That's right, the lead off song. That's us.
That's right. It could be the moment we listen to right now. If this was going to be our our lead-in, but it's not our lead-in because something funnier is going to happen at some point. Hey, in podcast news, our Billy Joel podcast, I wanted to let you guys know that I saw a clip of his interview with Bill Maher, where Billy Joel was talking about Wichita Lineman as one of the greatest songs ever written. And Bill Maher's like, really? Like Bob Dylan said the same thing. And Billy Joel's like, it's incredible, it's incredible. And it's better than any song I ever wrote. And Bill Maher's like, it's not better than every song. And Billy Joel's like, yes, I tried to recreate it. I wrote a song called what's it? Nevada Love Stop or Nevada Stop or
Stop
something
in
like that.
Nevada.
Stop in Nevada. He's like, I was trying to write Wichita Lineman and I failed. And I'm like, oh my God, he's admitting the fact
Oh yeah.
that's what he does. He hears good songs and tries to make them
By
his
the
own.
way, my dad thought we were incredibly rough on old Bill.
Oh,
I was like, "Did you like it?" He's like, "No, you guys made me really uncomfortable. You were really, really rough on him." I'm like, "I thought we took it easy on him." He's like, "Are you out of your mind? That was hard to
wow.
listen to." That was basically like, God, I hope nobody ever does a podcast about my books that sounds like what you did to Billy Joel.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. The other thing I wanted to
If
tell
it
you
makes your
guys.
dad feel better, I don't think we hurt Billy Joel's feelings.
I don't think
he's
we did
fine.
That's
either.
right.
I think he's
He couldn't
fine.
hear us above the sound of the money, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
no, for sure.
New Year's Eve took the family to the Avett Brothers here
Oh,
in
nice.
Asheville.
Nice.
That's a great
So
New Year's
much
Eve.
fun. I saw so many former students. I must have seen like 10 former students. Got to catch up with them. And I saw one family of former students. They have been going to the Avett Brothers New Year's Eve show for like the last decade. It's their thing as a family to go to. And I understand why. So much fun, guys. So much fun.
What venue do
Awesome.
they play? They play in
They-
Asheville every New Year's?
No, they jump around. Last year they were in Charlotte, the year before Raleigh. This year they're in Asheville. They played at the Civic Center downtown. I was not a huge fan of the Avett Brothers. I was a sideline fan. Yeah, I like a
Yeah.
few songs. But to me, the Avett Brothers are much more introspective and personal. You know, that's a song I'm going to listen to on my own. I can't imagine some of these songs in concert. I was wrong. I was wrong. Totally wrong because even their most heartfelt songs, suddenly there's this community of people kind of feeling it along with them. They were awesome on their instruments. They were super generous. They were super fun. And at midnight, all these balloons drop down, and one of their buddies who plays in a band dresses as Father Time, and he comes onto the stage, and they did two covers. And
Nice.
they do this every year. They pick songs by someone who died. And I am going to give you guys, you have to guess the two songs. I'm going to give you 15,000 guesses. So this podcast will just go on for a few days and it'll just be you guys guessing the whole time and you'll fail.
Will you give us the artists, or
I'll
will
give
that
you
give it
one.
away?
Hold on. Could Brian Wilson could be a Beach Boys song?
No.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. It's that
Yes.
Changes song.
They did Paranoia.
Paranoia.
Yeah, by the
Okay, you
Avett
mean-
Brothers.
Paranoid or paranoia?
Sorry, Paranoid.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Heavy metal guitarist. Who knew? Avett Brothers.
That's
Oh, that
hilarious.
sounded great.
And then we
Paranoid's
gotta get
not
a
really
second
heavy
one,
metal.
right?
Paranoid's like a classic. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah. But right away, like as soon as they started playing after the balloon drop and everything, and you know, they sang Old Lang Syne, the song they went into right away. And I'm sitting there like, what is this? What I think it is? Because John Fogerty's Center Field was their first
Nice.
song out of the
That's
gate.
great.
Nice.
I
Those are
sang
great
every
choices.
word. Tried to teach it to my kids. I'm like, this is a great song.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
So let's hear it for the Avett Brothers. Ben, are you a fan?
No, don't care for them.
Jeff, are you a fan?
Not really. We used to cover an Avett Brothers song in the Megan band, and we had a ball playing that one song. But no, I have found them a little too slow and a little too introspective, to be honest. So
Okay.
glad to hear that they bring it they bring the heat in person. How fun!
Yeah. So
Dolly and Georgia love Murder in the City, and I do like that song.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. And it's for a guy to be singing about his brother.
Yeah.
In a band with his brother. Oh, terrific. Terrific stuff. So you guys both have terrible taste. That's what we decided.
It didn't take 6 years to establish that. That's good. I went and saw the Stranger Things final episode at the AMC Theater with Suze.
Oh, dude, George and I were right there at the Regal, man.
Oh,
we had a ball.
Oh,
it was
so
free.
fun.
It was free, but you had to buy a $20 concession ticket. So I mean, that was a dream for me because I always want to buy snacks and then I always balk because like $9 is and that's. But I had to. It was so great. So we had a ball.
Dude, and it was so much better than watching it at home. Everybody cheered in the right places. Yep. Everybody was super into it. If I'd watched it at home, I would have liked it a lot less. So
totally. Because it wasn't good, but I loved it. I had such a good time. And just the
dude, there's a part where Steve, the guy with there's a part where Steve with the amazing hair guy almost falls off, and then there's a pause. They cut away from it. The entire crowd was like, and the woman in the back is like, Steve.
Great.
Killed me.
All right, well, let's get to the best songs of 2025, and we'll go with the biggest hit of 2025 to set the mood. Hit it, Jeff.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night.
We didn't even get to the Lady Gaga part.
Oh, well.
Bruno goes for a long time.
Jeff Simon's
unfortunate.
Die with a Smile. What'd you think?
That's fine. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. I mean, it's got all of the Bruno moves, right? Like, he starts low, he sings high, he sings higher, he changes keys. And I'm actually a sucker for his shtick. We've talked about Bruno Mars and that he's like a glorious thief. Like he steals very effectively, but
but this is like I'm like bad Bruno, bad. No, choose from the other bin. Choose from the Uptown Funk bin. This 100%. Bin is closed to you. The Roberta Flack bin, no more from you like that. I don't care for it anymore. Like I don't know why he
totally
does
agree.
This. And the Silk Stocking record was like this too. Like 8 of the 10 records of the Silk Stocking record were in this beat level and this type of song. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like choose from the right part of the 70s. Like this is I don't care for this genre. And so then a fake version of it just really hurts my feelings.
Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like I like him when he's ripping off funk artists. I do not like him when he's ripping off balladeers. 100%.
Okay.
What about you? You a fan? Are you all disappointed? Are you wearing a Die with a Smile t-shirt that we can't see?
No, I've got RBG on my t-shirt.
Nice.
I've never heard that song before. So
okay, there we go.
I got nothing.
He has no opinion.
I love the title, Die with a Smile. I'm like, okay, done.
All right.
let's get to some of the events of 2025.
Yes.
This is a competition. The two of you are going against each other. Jeff,
boy.
you will go first. And Ben, all you have to say is over or under.
Oh, nice.
Classic.
Ugh.
In May 2025, NASA took an inventory of satellites in space. Jeff Simons, how many satellites are there in space?
I love this. You are just drawing dead. There's no way. By the way, for the people that were not watching on a video, Jeff's like stroking his chin as if it's going to come to him, as if he's got some possible chance of coming up with a number of satellites in space.
Bats are opening.
He just has to pick a number.
165,000.
165,000. Ben Barton, under or over?
I believe it to be over.
Over 165,000. Wow. It's 12,149.
Oh, well done, Jeff. Good job.
You guys are picturing Wally. It's very different. Like
I thought everybody was throwing
everywhere.
shit up there. I thought everything had its own satellite. Okay, well, that's good to know.
All right, good. 12,149. Ben, I'm afraid you have to guess first for this next one.
Okay, good. I'm getting ready.
How many eruptions were there in 2025? And I'm not referring to Draymond Green eruptions. I'm talking about volcano eruptions.
What about post-Taqueria eruptions? Hey-oh!
There were so many ways to go with this, for sure. In my first class, I explained what a Fermi problem is. Are you guys familiar with this topic?
No, what's a Fermi
We're just
problem?
high school teachers, Ben. So, help us out.
Do you guys recall who Enrico Fermi is?
He was the inventor
Fermi's theorem?
Yeah, totally. So Enrico Fermi is an Italian physicist driven out of Italy because his wife is Jewish. Yet another great immigrant story for us. Arrives in the U.S. and becomes one of the key players in the Manhattan Project. He's a physics professor at the University of Chicago. In the fantastic movie Oppenheimer, this is actually true. At the nuclear bomb thing, he's the guy who's taking bets about whether the world will end or not. He has an amazing sense of humor. And along with this sense of humor, there's the Fermi paradox. And so this is where they're sitting around at lunch at the University of Chicago, and they're like, hey, why do you think we haven't been contacted by life? Do you think there's life on other planets? And so Fermi's like, well, let's go ahead and do this. Like, there's our sun, and there's 9 planets on it. How many suns are there in this part of the galaxy? How many parts of things, solar systems of the galaxy? How many planets? And he does the math on the back of an envelope. And it turns out that it's virtually impossible that there's not intelligent life elsewhere, and it's super weird. We haven't heard from anybody. So that's the Fermi paradox. And a Fermi problem, when they're interviewing you for a consultant job, they ask you an unanswerable question and then watch you work through it.
Yes.
So the classic one is, how many piano tuners are there in Chicago? And so, first of all, if your dad's a piano tuner, you're like, I know, 175. Then they're stuck. I don't care for that at all. What they want you to do is, like, the population of Chicago is 3 million people. That's 1.5 million households. Maybe 1 in 20 households has a piano. They get it every 2 years. You do the math and you actually get to it, and then you guess at the end of it. Tragically, I'm not good at these, so I can't do this for volcanoes. Like, I'm not going anywhere with volcanoes. How many eruptions were there? I'm going to say there were...
What is it in a courtroom, Jeff, where the witness is stalling?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, like, what
totally.
is that?
I'm going to say 78. 78 eruptions.
Would you say over, under?
Under.
You know, Jeff gets it right because it is under, but it's 71. So I think,
I think
Ben
that
gets
counts.
a little credit.
That's Ben's point. Anything plus or minus 10 is a win.
That was really impressive.
Well done, Ben. I thought it was 75, but I'm going to give him the point.
How many, Jeff Simons, to you, how many playoff wins did the Celtics have in 2025?
2025. Did they have 14? When did he blow out his ankle? Which round?
You're going to have to...
Don't say anything. You listen, Celtics, buddy. I actually know the answer to this one.
I'm going to say, actually, I think they lost in the semi. I'm going to say 10.
Ben?
Okay, so they won in the first round, which gives them 4 wins. They lost in the second round in game 6, which gives them 2 wins. They had 6 wins.
I thought they
That
lost
is
in the third round.
correct. That's
I
why
couldn't remember.
I had that as question number 2, but I saw Ben and I gave him volcanoes instead.
Oh, so nice. So nice.
Sorry about that. All right, this one is to Ben. How much blood in ounces of Aryan babies did Stephen Miller consume in 2025? Sorry.
You're trying to break out the reverse QAnon theory? I like this.
Oh God, amazing.
Just
not
kidding.
enough. By the way, the answer is not enough. That is the palest.
He does look a little wan. He really does.
That guy looks like he could use some Aryan baby blood, like stat. I'm no
All right.
doctor.
We're now going with deaths in 2025. Yes. New game. Whoever names the thing or person that died first wins. I'm going to give clues, and you can start guessing whenever you're ready.
I'm so bad at this.
This is awful. We were so embarrassed every time you did this.
Here we go. Lex Luthor.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
That was amazing.
Lex Luthor. I didn't even
really
get to
good
the
job.
next two.
He was really good as Lex Luthor. I really liked him as Lex Luthor.
Coach Norman Dale and Popeye Doyle were my other clues, but you crushed it. All right.
I didn't even realize he died. Is that true?
Yeah. You don't remember? He and his partner committed,
he had a weird, sad death.
Assisted suicide together. Yeah. Oh, it was really sad.
All right. Let's go. Bruce Wayne, Jim Morrison.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer is.
Why'd you give him 3? What did I get? I get 1.
No, you guessed early.
Okay. So
you're better at it than
I would have gotten 3 other guys. I thought you were just going to say. Last time you did it, your first clue was like cold. much more difficult. So this is much more generous.
All right. So remember, it's open to anybody. Anybody can buzz in as soon as they're ready.
I didn't realize. Okay.
All right. Nigel Tufnell, Inigo Montoya, Meathead.
Oh, Rob Reiner.
Yep, Rob Reiner. Those weren't characters he played. Those were characters he created.
Spinal Tap, Princess Bride.
All right. And finally, Tim Howard, Seamus Coleman.
Everton Football Stadium?
Yes, what's it called?
This is a disaster.
Goodison Park.
Goodison Park. Jeff Simons wins activity number 2.
First of all, I'm filing a sincere protest against a thing being included in the celebrity deaths.
This is a know your friends.
Yes,
situation.
Goodison Park.
That's tough right there.
In 2025. I think it's time for a.
Life is hard, but finding a really great podcast makes the days go by so much easier. Hi, my name is Blue Telusma. I'm a writer, an emotional intelligence coach, and the host of Humanize with Blue Telusma, a podcast where we believe that when you humanize everyone in the room, a great conversation is almost guaranteed. Join us every week here on Electricast as me and my guest co-hosts unpack big topics and interview even bigger personalities with a sense of humor and a dash of mischief. If you're looking for a new best friend in your head, we've got you covered. Electricast.
A sad commercial break. All right, we're back. Hopefully that commercial.
Hopefully the commercial wasn't like AI can fix all your problems.
All right, so we did not have the torture basement in season 1. The torture basement was a product of season 3 when we traveled to all these different cities. But since we're doing since we're doing the best songs of 2025, we're flashing back to season 1. We're going to pull something from season 3 with us. And so I have a very short torture basement that Ben Barton, you and I are going to enjoy immensely. Because our friend in Berkeley who can pick out a New Jersey garage band from 1963 is going to have a lot of trouble naming the 8 Grammy nominees for the 2026 Grammys They were nominated. The nominations came out in November. February 1st will be the Grammy Awards. There are 8 songs nominated. You need to tell me the artist and the title of the song. Let's see how Jeff Simons does here.
I'm going to go
He's
0
going
for
to get
8.
some of these.
Mr. Music Man.
So am I even guessing, or Jeff's just going to guess?
You go ahead. You guess.
All right.
Go ahead. You have a pen or pencil ready?
I'm ready.
I wonder how our audience does. I think our audience is older.
The file's acting a little weird here, Timoteo. Let me see if I can make this work. Right. Here we go. I know who that is.
I know this one.
No logos. Money on my juggler, natural hustle.
I know this
one. I know that one.
You could be my butler, shine my cutler.
I know this one.
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club.
I know who that is.
Oh, yeah. It's my boy.
If it was up to me, I would have your brain just stay there.
Sadly, I know who this is.
But I see her in the back of my mind. Oh.
All right, those are 8 songs. Level of confidence, Jeff Simons.
Oh, I think I know
You got
3
6?
artists. 4, 5
okay.
maybe. But only the artists. I don't know the names of anything. I just recognize the singers.
I'm thinking Ben's gonna pick up the slack. What's the first one?
Lady Gaga is the first singer, I think, but I don't know the name of the song.
You want to hear something really disappointing, Jeff?
Uh-oh.
This is a song by Lady Gaga that's a ripoff of an 80s song. And she didn't just go ahead and cover it, which would have made us all so much happier. This song is called Abracadabra, and she did not do the Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you.
Grab ya and Dabra is one of the great couplets.
Fantastic job. Yeah.
All right, number 2 is Gautier's Someone That I Used to Know. Why is that nominated?
No.
Now.
That's a sample.
Oh.
That's a Doechii song, and I think it's called like Insecure or Anxiety or something like that.
Anxiety, correct.
Okay.
But please tell me he is named as the author or something.
Oh, I'm sure that sample is paid for. It's a really obvious sample. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know who number 3 is, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I do know. So there were 2 huge, gigantic Bruno Mars hits this year that were duets, and this one's actually good. This one's him and a K-pop star, apparently named Rose or Rose.
Yes.
And it's Bruno Mars, and I can't remember the name. It's like some letters.
APT.
APT. And what's fantastic about it is it's just a straight ripoff of Hollaback Girl. Like, if you like Hollaback Girl by Gwen Stefani, then you will like this song.
Oh, I like Hollaback Girl a lot.
And some of the time she's yelling in Korean, and I'm like, this is improving Hollaback Girl.
Yeah, that's fun. That's good stuff.
Number 4 is our boy Bad Bunny. Yeah,
that is correct. Now, time out. Yeah. We've never discussed Bad Bunny on this show, and both of you appear to be big fans.
No, I'm not a big fan at all. I think he's absolutely impenetrable for me, but I appreciate how much other people love him, and so I have nothing bad to say. But he doesn't tickle any bone that I find funny at all. In fact, I think it's hilarious. He's just like, I'm talking. I like the guy from SNL doing Bad Bunny better than Bad Bunny himself. But I mean, 70 billion people cannot be wrong. There's obviously something really, really lovely and engaging about the guy.
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
So he's literally the world's biggest pop star right now.
No question.
Like, he is a gigantic, crushing sensation. That's the first thing to note. The second thing to note is, as a result, his records get good reviews. So I have actually listened through the last 3 Bad Bunny records all the way through.
Wow.
And I have found a couple of songs that I liked, and the
Okay.
reason that I found a couple of songs that I liked is that, as far as I understand, it's a little bit like Puerto Rican music, updated a little bit. And so when there's an up-tempo number with horns and stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. But dude, it's almost all in Spanish.
Yep.
This song is completely in Spanish. I believe.
Yep.
If you could start Jeff, find this song. I think it's called DTMF.
That is correct.
Okay.
Just start
Oh.
the beginning of this song and you'll hear what Jeff means. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like,
Yeah.
this is a gargantuan worldwide #1 hit.
Here we go. Yeah, yeah, perfect.
Don't worry, he mumbles in Spanish soon.
There's a frog, cartoon frog, taking pictures of me in the video.
Otros once bonita que veo en San Juan.
What the fuck is going on here?
Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van. Disfrutando de noches de
I
esas
think that
que
this
ya no
was
se
a
van.
gargantuan hit in America.
Que ya no
Like
se
people
van,
turned on the radio and this
pero
was on, and they were like, oh
queriendo volver.
good, DTMF is on
I mean,
again.
it's really amazing. It's
Wow.
the Every Breath You Take of 2025, and like they could not be any different.
I know.
from
I mean,
one
what I'm trying to say, there are some Bad Bunny songs that I get, and I
Uh-huh.
understand. And I sort of, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people who speak Spanish in the world. I get it. That being said, this being a gargantuan hit in this country, I'm like, good night. Like, just no idea, zero connection to that.
Have
So
you guys
my-
checked out the Kids Bop version of it?
No, I can't believe
Like, that's
surely that approves
Spotify.
it.
Spotify really wants me to check it out. Let's give it 10 seconds here. But like, how do
Better,
they
it's
know
more
one Kids
up-tempo.
Bop?
Otros once bonito que veo en San Juan. Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van.
Yeah, it actually has more of a melody.
Yeah.
my student Sierra from Argentina was very passionate about the song, very excited when I told them who the Grammy nominees were. And I'm like, what's it about? She's like, it's about I should have taken more pictures when we were together.
Oh, that explains the frog in the camera.
We're like,
Okay.
oh, that's really beautiful. I wish I had taken more pictures. Poor guy.
really
Give him a hug. All right, what was next?
Next is, I think, a TV theme song
Yes.
or show, but I
Yes.
don't. Is it the K-pop like
Yes.
superhero song? Yeah,
K-pop
I don't have
Demon Hunters.
Demon
Hunter
Hunters. I've
X.
never. That's all I know, but that's a good
I
guess on
watched
my
that
part.
with Georgia. I quite enjoyed it,
Oh, okay.
and I'm pretty sure that song is called Golden.
It is indeed called Golden.
Dude.
Wow. You watched it and you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, dude. So Georgia's huge, gigantic freak about anime.
Okay.
And so she, like, as soon as it came out, I was like, "Oh, dude, let's watch this together." Like,
Yeah.
this should theoretically. I mean, because first of all, it was a gargantuan hit. I was like, "This should be theoretically accessible to me," and it was. It was accessible.
Good. Okay. Did they
Nice.
hunt demons?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
it's literally that. The title is the thing.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about anime that I like is if it's called tree hugging, that's what you're getting.
okay. Okay. Who is next?
Isn't that Kendrick Lamar?
And SZA with
Yep,
Luther.
that's Luther.
Nice job. Nice job. And then Jeff Simons, you were
Sabrina
not
Carpenter
saying
is
the
next.
artist.
Sabrina
Not a fan.
Carpenter is next. No, I'm not. Look, let me stand on the soapbox for a second.
Okay, everybody,
oh.
quiet down. Shh. Hit it.
I'm all for female sexual empowerment. I'm raising a sex positive young woman. But that on one knee, on all fours, like a dog, getting your hair pulled while you're in like full fellatio and saying, why does everybody have a problem with my album cover? Like, I've got that girl like in my calendar for rehab 2 years from now. Like, she is running the Lindsay Lohan playbook, and I hate watching it happen like a slow car wreck. Like, I just find the whole thing miserable and sad, and I feel bad for her, and I wish her handlers would release her from the jail they have her imprisoned in so they can all make money off her slowly eroding carcass. Have we not seen this play out before? Have we not watched the Amy Winehouse documentary? Have we not watched young girls with talent be turned into unwitting agents for their own destruction? All boo, all hard pass in Sabrina Carpenter, and my sex positive daughter hates this record and
Oh.
has all the same icky like she loves all kinds of stuff that makes me uncomfortable, as well she should. And this came out and she was just like, blech,
Oh wow.
because dudes love it. Like there
Oh.
are when girls love a deeply sexual female artist, they're doing something right. And like the boys love Sabrina Carpenter, which means they're doing something for that audience, and I am not here for it. Soapbox
Okay.
over.
Okay.
First record was way better than the second record. I don't despise her. And the cover is hilarious. Having just rewatched Spinal Tap, it is the Spinal Tap cover.
Yeah, it's
It's
Smell
the
the Glove.
clever one where the woman's in top. So
Right. There's a fine line between stupid and clever, and they have pulled it off.
By the way, favorite, just a quick Rob Reiner tribute. Favorite all-time line from Spinal Tap. Do you have one?
Where's Christine? Where's my photographer? That's my favorite.
my actual favorite, having rewatched it, I realized that the one that I say most often is, I'm just as God made me, sir.
That's a great one, too. That's a great one. I love that one.
Whenever someone's insulting me, I just say that back.
Whenever anybody wants to take my photograph, I say, where's Christine? Where's my photographer? And everybody looks at me like something's wrong with me. But I'm happy.
I'm going to go when their Boston gig was canceled. And
not a big college show.
Not a big college show. Just kills me.
Amazing.
All right. And finally,
no idea.
Last song.
Oh, wait. The last song was Billie Eilish, right?
It was indeed.
Oh, it is Billie. I couldn't place the vocal. Yes, that's Billie Eilish.
That's Wildflower, I think.
Yeah, but it came out. So my son's like, that's 2024, and he even looked, and I wonder if the Grammy calendar is just a little different.
Yeah, no,
I think it's because it was like the fourth single.
Yeah,
it was like the fourth single from the record, and it's like it's the same record that has Lunch on it, which is a banger and was a song of the year from last year. And this song is really blah. Again, it's called Wildflowers. I was like, just do the Petty song. You don't have to do your own version of it. That's way worse.
All right, well, let's get it on the books right now, gentlemen. Whoever wins, the other two people will mail him a sticker. So let's go. What is your prediction for the winner of the 2026 Grammy Song of the Year?
Oh. Who will they buy the award for? I'll go with the Sabrina Carpenter.
All right. Jeff picks Sabrina.
I'm supposed to guess who's going to win, not which one of these songs I like best.
That is correct.
All right. Yeah. Abracadabra by Lady Gaga.
All right. Ben takes that one. And I am going to go with Rosé and Bruno Mars.
Oh, that's the actual song that I like.
All right. Let's see if the Grammy voters go with you. And you will send me a sticker of your choosing. All right, gentlemen. Favorite songs. Let's go. Who wants to go first?
I mean, Pressure City. I'll go first.
All right, do it, Jeff.
I'll go first. I am going with a local boy from the was from the Bay Area, since broken my heart and moved to Philadelphia. This is a guy I've been playing with for the last couple of years. And he wrote my favorite song of the year. No question. Like, I love this song so much. And every time we played it on stage, I got palpitations. I got so excited and started jumping up and down. Like, I think listening to the song, like, takes 10 years off my life. Like, I'm a younger man when I'm listening to the song. I've got, like, better range of motion. And so, Frankie Jupiter. And by the way, I have to give credit to my daughter, she said, who are you playing with this weekend? It's like, oh, this guy named Frankie Jupiter. She's like, that's funny. I'm like, what's funny? He's like, well, Freddie Mercury, Frankie Jupiter. And I was like, I'd have been dead before I figured that out. Like, I was just like, I looked at her like I was this many years old, but I figured out that
is hilarious.
That is awesome.
But Frankie was born in the Midwest. He is literally the Footloose story. His father was a Pentecostal minister, and there was no drinking, no dancing, no fun. And Frankie moved away and discovered all the fun. He is like hanging out with Frankie is like hanging out in the middle of the coolest party in the deepest part of the Gay Pride Parade. And needless to say, that is not a space I get invited to very often. So I have greatly enjoyed being friends with Frankie and hanging out in his world. Sadly, he made the record before I met him, so I am not the bass player on this. But he had made a record, and then he was on a label, and they dropped him, and then he found another thing. And so we were playing all these gigs, and he had this finished record in the can. Shows are great, songs are fantastic. So I've been listening to this record for a year and a half, and he finally just self-released it on Spotify in October, with a hilarious album cover. The album cover is not suitable for work. It is a parody of the Rolling Stones' Sticky Fingers album cover that may or may not involve a giant eggplant, which is really,
all right,
really funny. But Frankie's record is terrific. It is, he is the love child of, if Freddie Mercury and Rufus Wainwright had a baby and then grew up listening to 70s and 80s pop music. Like, every song's just like chock full of hooks and ideas and gigantic background vocals. And he is the real deal. That guy can sing his ass off. I've been on stage with him where he's reached for notes that I should have been impossible, and he found his way. So the song I've chosen is a song called Empire. All of Frankie's songs are kind of a winky, tongue-in-cheek response to his kind of emergence as an adult of a pleasure seeker in kind of response to a pretty restrictive childhood. But they're catchy as hell. And all pretty much the Frankie, these songs are all invitations. Like, you know what we really should do? We should all get together and share a big hug and a drink and start dancing. And this song is no exception. I sing this, when I start singing this song, I really can't control myself, and it just comes out of me at full volume. I've been in my office late in the afternoon when I thought everybody else has gone home and just started singing this. And people have been like, I've heard people startled who I thought had gone home. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was alone in the hallway. So I'm going to play you the second verse and the second chorus and the bridge, and then the kind of guitar solo outro. So you can just hear what a kitchen sink approach this guy has to songwriting. That is our dear friend James DiPrito on the lead guitar.
Let's go.
On the guitar solo. He was with me. I played with him in this band. This band was so much fun to be in. But as I said, Frankie moved to Philadelphia, and so I don't play with him anymore. But I hope he hears this, and I hope he knows what a huge fan I am of his work in this album. And this was legit my favorite song of the year. Here is Empire by Maestro Frankie G. Nope, that's Big Bunny. Hold on.
I was like, wow, that is a strange take.
Hold on, god damn it. All right, here we go. Ready?
Flowers on the vine, they keep on growing like a thought inside of mine. 102, I'll pick for you, but leave all of the others to be there in bloom. I'll see without a doubt, it's only precious if you think you never live without. All of the syllables and nothing said, and so I open up my heart instead. Whoa, give me soul, give me love. Don't tell me that you take it away. soul, give me love. Don't tell me that you take it away. Give me soul.
Fun stuff, Jeff
It's
Simons.
super fun. The whole record's like that. The whole record's just like one like gigantic sing-along banger after another.
So I can't find him
such
on
a big hit.
I can't find him on Spotify.
Frankie with an I.
Frankie with an
F-R-I-N-K-I.
Let's go.
Jupiter. And here's the thing, listeners. This terrific artist is averaging 36 monthly listeners on Spotify. Do you know how hard it is to get people to listen to your music? It took me 5 years scratching and crawling to get to the like very modest numbers that I have. And like, if you want to show your love for this podcast, check out this record.
Yes.
You will have a
Support
good
Frankie
time, is
Jupiter.
guaranteed. It'll triple his numbers, and he'll be like, "What happened?" And it'll be you. You'll have listened to his music.
What a great goal for 2026 for all of us. Get more Frankie Jupiter in our lives. Ben, what'd you think?
Oh, I really like that. That was fantastic.
That was really
It's super fun. Yeah,
All
the
right,
guy's great.
now he's in Philly, still singing.
I hope so. Yeah, no, the Philly thing was like, the Bay Area has become a tad expensive for the artists among us, so he's trying to find a cheaper place to hang his hat. But yeah, you'll love the whole record. It's all the songs. There's a hilarious song called "Ladies" that I just love. That starts, "The men are all becoming ladies," and goes from there. That I could have picked that one. I could have picked the song "Other Side," which is just one great verse after another. It's just fun. It's like he's a hell of an entertainer, and he's an impresario, and he reminds me of the way Elton John made records. He was like, "I've got all these ideas. Here's a record. I've got all these other ideas. Here's another record." And they're all like, every song is just like chock full of melody. And it was just a super, super fun band to play in. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I got to check him out live. He's got a tour or something.
Yep.
Get on the road.
You know what would help? A little bit of Spotify love. Might get that voice and kicks.
All right. Let's do it, listeners.
All right, so I want to remind the listeners that last year I chose a gigantic #1 hit. Because this year I'm choosing something very obscure. Jeff chose something obscure, but I just want to know that that's not always the situation.
My album of the year will not be obscure at all.
Yeah, my album of the year will be less obscure, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we go in the Wayback Machine to explain this song. Henry Roland Byrd, better known as Professor Longhair, born 1918 in Bogalusa, Louisiana, the son of Ella Mae and James Byrd. So fantastic when you're born in Bogalusa. His dad runs out on him. Mom moves to New Orleans. He starts playing professionally as a piano player when he's 14. And then by the time the 50s hit, he's the best piano player in New Orleans. He's got a whole bunch of Mardi Gras classics. The #1 Mardi Gras classic recorded 1965, Big Chief.
Big Chief!
Don't do the 4-minute version. Do the 3-minute remaster, because the 3-minute remaster sounds amazing. We're going to hear a new version of it. But first, Jeff, if you'll do the first 18 seconds and then stop, and then jump ahead to 1 minute so you can hear this motherfucker whistle. I do not like whistling, but this is the world's greatest, most joyous whistling ever. First 18 seconds, then jump ahead to 1 minute, Jeff.
Yeah, coming up. Sorry, it's being crotchety tonight. Here we go. I love this. This is the version I prefer. This version's so great.
So fantastic.
Let's go.
So that's actually his last major recording until the 70s. That's the end of his career. 65 to 70, he becomes an alcoholic janitor with a gambling problem.
Oh dear.
In 70, they invite him back to the New Orleans Jazz Festival. He's resuscitated. And it's hilarious that he's called Professor Longhair because he's just like a scrawny black guy with very short hair in 1970. Like all the pictures of him playing, he does not have long hair. He dies in 19...
Ben, do you remember when we went to the Alligator Records anniversary film at Mill Valley Film Festival together?
Oh, hell yeah.
That record you just had me play, that's Alligator Records. It's who brought him back into the studio and resuscitated his recording career.
So
that's
fantastic. I love that. Yeah, totally. So, so he's completely resuscitated, and Dr. John considers him his biggest influence, and he's like, put back in the pantheon of New Orleans musicians. And this song, Big Chief, is Mardi Gras classic. Like, it's one of the main songs that they play. It's played all over the time. It's the original record is released on Watch Records and creates Mardi Gras record.
For those of you listening at home, we've had ourselves a little bit of a problem with the internet. Hopefully, Ben will Hey, you got to go back. He creates Mardi Gras records. Go.
He creates Mardi Gras records. 2025, he decides to do a remix, a re-release of this song. And so he gets a guy who's in New Orleans, actually like a techno producer. And then they get Dawn Richards, whose dad she's the daughter of a famous guy who was in a New Orleans funk band, and she's a fantastic artist on her own. And then they get Big Chief Romeo Bougere of the 9th Ward Hunters. Woo. Okay, so when we did New Orleans, Timmy told us about Congo Square. And this is amazing, fantastic, unbelievable, rich history of Black protest and Black joy and Black costume making and Black artistry that goes into the Mardi Gras celebration, where you have these Mardi Gras Indians who are not actually Indians. They're African Americans, formerly enslaved people. But they're doing this like both as a tribute to the religions of where they came from in Africa, but also to the Native Americans that nurtured them in this time. Like the bayou they were surrounded by Native American tribes, and when they would escape, they would actually go live with the tribes. Yes. And the Underground Railroad went south in Louisiana rather than north, because instead of trying to get to Canada, they were just like, get to the bayou, you'll be fine. Wow. And in response to that, I have these groups of people who dress up in these just like fantastic outfits, and they have a drum line behind them, and they have a scouting party ahead of them, and they come out, and then the Big Chief comes, and he sings in Creole, and this is one of the guys. He's in the 9th Ward Hunters. And in case you're wondering, this is the famous lower 9th Ward, right? So this is the most destroyed neighborhood in Katrina, and he's the guy who runs the big group out of that for Mardi Gras. And the videos of him with it's like all dressed up with the feathers everywhere, absolutely fantastic. It's just a shot of Black joy. Like, you won't believe how happy this song is. And I can't speak for anybody else, but 25 was a rough year in our house, and there wasn't a lot of joy. And when the first time I heard this song, I was like, this guy, Big Chief Romeo, who lives in the lower 9th Ward, he can find joy. Yeah. He's living in a tradition of just like unbelievable depredation and being held down and being it was illegal to do this for 70 years when they did it. Right. And he's carrying this tradition on joyously and happily. We can find some joy in our lives. It's the Big Chief remix. Did you find it, Jeff?
Is it I'm Feeling Good, Big Chief remix?
Yeah, totally. And it's the whole thing is fantastic. It slowly builds, but if you'll start at 38 seconds, you'll get you get the first verse of Big Chief, and then you'll get Dawn Richards, and you get a sense for it.
All right, here we go. Everybody ready?
Bring us joy.
Me, Big Chief, I'm feeling good. They all dancing in my neighborhood. Spy boy screaming in front of my door. And then they shot that signal, it was time to go. Bamboo rolling on the drum. When they hear that beat, everybody come. Next thing you know, we on the move. This funky groove got 'em
tambourines are rattling, whole city is singing for you. The flambeaux flicker, they lighten up the way for you. The feathers swaying, they keeping the rhythm of the culture. The beats are draped in tradition, nobody else can sculptor. He feeling good, he a legend, Big Chief the only one. He marching proud through the city, he shine bright like the sun. He stumped for the elders and the past. It's in that chat that spirit gon' last. Call and response to the warrior say. Yeah, Big Chief coming, better make way.
Woo! Yeah.
Good stuff.
Rockin', man.
So beautiful and joyous. And like, just like the thrill, like when the drum comes, everybody comes out, and now we're on the move. I'm like, yeah, you are, brother. Yeah, you are.
Gotta move your feet, like the elder said.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Wow,
no, for sure.
so
And it's like, it's
lovely.
this beautiful thing. Like they're calling back to 65, but they're calling back to 1865.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're like
they sure
celebrating
are.
this entire tradition in just like, and just sheer joy. Just absolutely loved it. And this is one where I tragically will have to give it up to my corporate masters at Spotify. I follow Don Richards. I never would have heard this song otherwise. It just came up in my release radar, and I was like,
Okay.
and I've just listened to it continuously since. Anytime I'm down, I just throw that on. Like it just was a
Nice.
gigantic shot in the arm.
Oh, that
Donna
is
Richards?
fantastic.
Dawn,
Richards.
DAWN Richards. And not that we usually
No,
recommend
Asian
video.
Dawn, sweetheart. Asian Dawn. Little diehard moment there for everybody.
The video for it is the
Uh-huh.
guy, the Big Chief, but he's not dressed up in feathers. He's just dressed up as a normal guy, and he's on a levee with his daughter singing the song. Like as the sun sets down over the levee, and I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my
like
God.
right with the ninth word behind him on the levee that breached, like it's just amazing.
Don Richard, 200,000 monthly listeners. Frankie Jupiter, 36.
36.
All right, let's support both.
That's
of these
on,
artists.
although
Yeah.
this song only has 9,000 monthly listeners. This is really, we're getting super obscure here. This is great.
Wow.
We'll figure out the power of our audience if it goes to 9,011.
Yeah, that's right. This is weird because I chose Bad Bunny. No, I'm just kidding. I also went obscure. All right, good stuff. This has been super fun. Gosh, what do I pick? I've got like 10 songs. I really like so many. But to be honest with you, I'll go with the song I have listened to the most. So that gives us some indication of how much I like this. I get to use Sam Fender here, Olivia Dean, because Olivia Dean's record this past year was terrific. I want to listen to Rein Me In as my song of the year for 2025.
Coming up.
Now let go of everything I ever heard, 'cause I couldn't give the love you deserve. By the gunner you shouted, oh my God. It seemed trust, but it's what I was owed, I suppose. Every flagstone of this town bears our prints, and all the bars round here serve my ghosts and carcasses. I wish I knew these things when I was young, 'cause now I've just grown so numb. We take whatever we can to get the reason back, so please don't rein me in. Don't rein me in.
I'm working myself up to a nice warm bliss. All my memories of you ring like. Do you know the line?
Yes.
Tinnitus. The buzzing.
Yeah, that's right.
one
Tinnitus.
hears.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is this a song that ends with him saying, all the times I fucked it up?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
FOOKED. It's got that Geordie accent. It's great.
Yeah. So if you guys are gonna pick Sam Fender next week or Olivia Dean, you don't have to say anything. But I love this song. I loved the Beth's Straight Line Was a Lie.
Yes, the Beths are great.
Take Me Back by Haim. Any song with a little bit of nostalgia, go. I'm in. I had a student reach out to me. I taught him about 10 years ago. He jumps on Instagram and he says, "Have you heard this song? It reminded me of your class." I'm like, that's all I need, students. Just hit me back in like 10 years and say that you learned something. And that song was True Believer by Haley Williams.
Oh,
nice.
I'm like, yes, that's
It wasn't
exactly.
War Pigs by Black Sabbath?
Or
So I had, like you guys all have these great stories of listening to the radio with your family, and I don't. But we did one day of skiing. We got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, drove up, went to the cheap place, skied till B's legs turned into noodles, and then we drove home. And the family let me play for them my 5 favorite records of the year.
Oh, nice.
the podcast. What?
No, my
Or
5
just the
favorite
records?
albums, my literal 5 favorite albums of the year.
Okay.
And Haim was in the top 5,
All
and
right.
it got a big no. Neither my daughter nor my wife had. It was their least favorite of the 5 by some distance.
That is going to be my album of the year. Spoiler alert for when we do that. That was my
Well,
album of the year. I love that
It
record.
came in second for me, which is so cool that we're going to be able to like explain why my family was wrong about that. Because I really like that record, man. I really like it.
I'm a little worried. Is Haim the Sabrina?
Well, here's the thing that's crazy:
of
the
old
car
people?
seat headrests, the Scholars did better than Haim. And that, I mean, I had a 19.5-minute song, and they were like, "No, I kind of like this." I was like, "You're not really listening, man." Because if I tried to play a 19.5-minute song for you under normal circumstances, like you'd be like, after 2 minutes, you'd be like, "We're done. Stop." Right.
All right, gentlemen. Well, my son, who's home from Davidson, he's home for like a month. I don't know what I'm paying for. He's upstairs making pasta. He's making a cavatelli dish.
A cavatelli.
This boy cooks. I mean,
the kids say that now to refer to things other than cooking.
Do they? I did not know that.
I like that. I like his style, Timmy. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, good stuff. So I will check you guys later. Let's get together next week. I've got my nephew who wants to come on and give a defense of Zach Bryan.
Oh, great. How old is your nephew?
I'm not a fan. He's a sophomore in college.
So he's old enough for us to make fun of?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Like, if your 11-year-old nephew's coming on, I'll bring the kid gloves. But I'm here for the.
First of all, I love Zach Bryan. I'm with your guy. Tell him that he and I can chill. We're gonna work together.
He's gonna bring his buddy on. We'll hear what he has to say. But I figured this was part of our Electricast outreach to a younger.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are we doing? We're doing community service now.
All right, fellas.
Good to see you,
job
friends.
tonight.
Hang in there. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Our world is changing faster than we know it, leading us into a technological revolution that's shaping our future in real time. Join us to meet these innovative startup leaders who are creating mind-blowing new AI applications, autonomous robot systems, and so much more. I'm Johnny Kaplan, your host on the Tech Talk Revolution podcast.
Electricast.
Welcome to another season of Crypto with Kamal on Electricast.
Electricast.
Where we explore the future of money and how digital assets are reshaping our world. I'm your host, Kamal Hubbard. Web3 is not just a buzzword. It's a movement that empowers you, your family, and community. So if you're passionate about financial technology or just want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to tune in and subscribe to Crypto with Kamal wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
Electricast.